We've got some very exciting news.
We're opening an office in New York.
It's massive, actually. I mean, it's huge for the business. I mean, it reflects the ambition that the guys have got.
I'm really, really excited about having an office in New York. What a great opportunity to work with some clients over that side.
We're going international. It feels really exciting.
All the recruitment's going on at the moment. Really excited to be growing the team. Looking forward to growing the herd and meeting our US team.
From being the sixth employer here, and now suddenly we're going to the US and there's 60 of us. And it's just really, really great. And it's also great to see the growth that everything's still going. So yeah, really excited and can't wait to meet the team over there and perfect our US accents or something, you know?
Can we sit down now?
Do you want to sit down?
Yeah.
We can sit down.
Okay.
Why America, Zoe?
Well, basically, it's we've always wanted to do international, and it was always kind of on our bucket list to do it. And we thought it would maybe come in a year or two's time potentially, but we have Amber, our paid social director, is actually moving out there anyway. She told us 18 months ago, was I'm moving to Miami. Is there any way I can go and continue working for you guys? And we were like, oh God, what a question.
Yeah, so I'm moving to Miami, and that is part of my husband's moving out there. He's got a job out there as well. So Miami was always part of our plan. I'll be continuing my role, so I'll still be supporting on the clients that I have at the moment. But in the future, I'll be looking out to develop the paid media offering within the US, whether that's Miami or New York, and hopefully taking on a couple of new clients as well when we're out there.
We already do service some US clients from us here at the moment, but having that sort of US cultural, people that really understand the culture and how the differences are between obviously UK, Europe and US.
Because it is so different, it's such a bigger place. In the UK, we are small fry compared to North America.
Yeah, I think there will be lots of flying back and forth. I know we've seen other agencies that opened up in the US. One of their founders has gone and moved out there. We're not necessarily looking to do that, but me and Zoe have been over there very, very frequently. We've been doing interviews this week and then flying out in 2 weeks to go and meet people face to face. So we're really focused on building a leadership very early on in the US.
Do you want to demonstrate a snap drawer?
Oh, we got a new snack drawer.
I'm about to replenish mine, so.
I feel like this is a sitcom. Number 4.
This is where we all go when we get hungry at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yes, it's a little bit it's a bit messy. So whenever you've got had a coffee, you like to freshen up your breath, some pick up when you have that coffee. Sometimes you just want a bit of a savoury snack, so some cheds. And then, because it's getting winter, some hand cream.
Dan, what are your thoughts on the New York office?
Yeah, it's really exciting. I think good move for the business, and it's just really nice to the whole business and Kelly especially has helped me fly over a private jet. I get a penthouse to be in New York. I was really excited to go over, and yeah, it's gonna be super, super fun. So yeah, looking forward to it.
We're moving to America.
Yes, we are.
How does that affect us? What are we doing to position ourselves? Tell me more.
So what we've been doing so far, it was just focusing on the UK market. I feel like people do know who we are here now, but nobody knows who we are in the US. So that is the main challenge. So what we're gonna do is replicate the same SEO strategy we've got here in the US, which is ambitious because it's basically ranking organically for all our services. So that means basically showing up number 1, why not? But we're starting with SEO, that's what we're doing.
It's New York, isn't it? So,
New York, yeah.
Coffee.
Coffee.
I'm a New Yorker. How you doing?
There's going to be a huge amount of crossover working with the team over here from production perspectives and linking the teams, because a lot of the clients that we're going to have over there initially, we already have a team over here working on them. So although they're going to be separate people on the ground, we're not sending anybody over there yet from this end. The main things that we're doing is just working on connectivity of how those teams work together. So certainly from a perspective of client services, if we get new account people in, account team members and stuff like that, is on those existing accounts, on those big clients, is how they're going to work together, how they can be most effective.
It's your first time in a vlog. Welcome.
It's certainly a big step. We've talked about hubs in other part of the UK. We've talked about other territories that we'd like to go into. But realistically, this is quite a big step on its own, and we need to. We will learn from things. We'll learn about probably learn about ourselves a bit as well. To be frank.
About your previous trip to America, because that was the first time. I think Jack, you said you went there when you were 10 or something.
Yeah,
that was the first time
so
going to America.
Second time to New York. Yeah, I was 10 the first time, so I don't really remember much except for when my mum sends me photos every now and then of that trip. But it's an amazing place, and a lot in people's pipe dreams to one day be there themselves. Yeah, so great city with really great culture.
It was an interesting trip.
But yeah,
it was really good. I hadn't been before, but it was really good. And I guess we stayed in Chinatown, and I thought Chinatown was the entirety of New York for the first 2 days because we didn't go anywhere. But then we did venture out a little bit. But the purpose of the trip was to go over and meet some clients and just meet their US teams and discuss more with them. So it went really well as a trip. And it was good. We went over with Amber, who smashed it in all of the meetings and has been doing a great job. So yeah, it was good. I'm excited to go back though. I feel like get a bit more time hopefully this time, because we were just in, out.
And just scope out in more depth, go to the different areas, understand where the best place is for us to have an office out there, and really, I guess, scope out and get more embedded as a part of the city.
Because you looked at offices very briefly when you were over there. I know you offered a little solo mission, Jack, whilst.
Yeah. I don't think we went to see some offices. I think I saw 4 in total, but I don't think any of them were quite right. So I've done some more scoping, and hopefully we're going to see some better ones that are more appropriate.
Confirmed a premises yet, or is it you literally?
No, we need to go and do that when we go out for interviews. I think because we're launching the hub model, which I'm sure we'll go into more detail on in a future vlog, but we're looking at opening London, New York, and potentially expanding out from that. We're kind of looking for something that we can have dedicated space in, something like a Spaces or a Convene or something of that nature, so that we can easily scale sort of across the world. That sounds like
world domination.
It's quite intense, but I don't mean it.
What's your dilemma?
So I'm thinking about a title for our US announcement vlog. However, anything that has office and US or New York, everything I can see is Michael Scott from The Office.